quick for anybody watching this as a video in post. I did want to talk about a couple of things prior to this video starting that I did not catch up on. But Battle of Light versus Darkness. You even see the spoiler right there. Battle of Light versus Darkness. There are 2 updates to the Battle of Light versus Darkness. And Steven Stanton 8554. Fixed Demon Hunter unit is dead. I have to imagine that all 9 upvotes, not only is one of them me, because it's definitely me. All 9 upvotes, not only is one of them me. Oh god. What's happening? Why is my... One of them me? Oh god. Oh, I know what's happening. I get what's happening. Oh god. Okay, there we go. It's because I was playing my own video, and my own video was playing. Okay, here we go. Not only is one of them me, but 8 other people have also upvoted this as well, and I think that that's very funny. I have to imagine that all 8 of the other people are people that watch my streams and watch my shorts. But yes, they did a secondary update because this was August 11th, and then what is this, August? Oh no, it's August 4th through 11th. So this was 2 days ago, and then this is 8 hours ago. And the Battle of Light, Light is winning, but more importantly, Steven Stanton 8554. I see you didn't include Demon Hunter in this because you've killed the unit. Fix it, please. I'm pretty sure I've seen Psycho, from my comments. I'm pretty sure he's commented on either my stuff or Rush Royale Tips and Tricks' stuff. But he also did a little laughing face, which I think is great. I love this man. This man does not quit. I feel like a lot of people have speculated that I am Steven Stanton 8554, and I love that is a more plausible explanation than one man loving one unit. But yeah, that's a thing. Where is my super suit? Fun mix time. Where's my super suit? Steven Stanton the GOAT. Trophy system is busted at the moment. I keep getting 81 trophies each win. I'm glad to get 81 trophies when I lose like 5 battles in a row. What is this? 1, 2, 3. I was losing a bunch. I won a couple here, and then I lost like 3. I won 2. I lost another one. It's been the hardest climb for me. I'm glad that everybody else is having a fun time. I am not having a fun time. Demon Hunter is dead. Demon Hunter is active. Not Demon Hunter. I didn't even mean to run this, but I guess we're gonna run this. I get 45 trophies now. 45 trophies is insane because you should be getting 10. You should be getting like 10 trophies. 45 trophies is nuts. I don't know why I'm playing this. I guess we're early into this stream, so I won't have to concentrate too much on trying to keep ahead of chat. Also, I should be able to keep ahead of chat because I can see chat, as opposed to last time when I didn't realize that chat was even happening, and it was really awkward. Eating, these guys, eating night statues is such an easy move in this deck. Like, you want to eat night statues. Eating everything else is kind of like, I don't want to eat this right now. I guess eating, like, a witch is pretty easy, too. Do I want to eat this? You know what? I'm going to do it. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Ugh. Let's move out of the way from that. Really? I also got Summoner to level 9, so it's nice to have multiple summonings. Multiple summoning. Oh, because you run Enchant Sword. Yeah, that's probably the better option. I was gonna say, like, I would never. You know what? I don't know if I would recommend multiple summoning. I don't think there was a situation other than in this deck to run multiple summoning. I'd rather just not get stuck with a random high-level summoner. Like, when you merge up into, like, a level 5 summoner, I don't like that feeling. It is not a good feeling. Ugh. That's also not a good feeling. %. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do... Ooh, if I get a gold on that... Oh! Just so that I can get bedlammed? Oh! Just so that I can get bedlam. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted a level 6 trapper. This deck is going according to plan. That's how you play Riding Hood. The only reason why this deck is even built was because I'm trying to max out a Riding Hood. Just as like a, you know, a new project. And, but I don't know. I obviously don't know how to play Riding Hood. And so I've just been playing it in co-op. Because co-op is dumb. Apparently it's not too dumb. Sometimes you get bedlammed. Even though you have 4,700 crit and a level 12 Riding Hood. Sometimes it just kind of happens. I definitely don't need all of these guys. I definitely don't need that. Don't you think Scrapper works better than Dryad with Riding Hood if you don't have Zeus? Maybe, but I don't know what works good at all with Riding Hood because I don't play Riding Hood. So this is just me testing stuff. It's possible. I don't understand all of the nuances with this deck. And as to my knowledge, this is the most complicated deck to play. From everything that I've heard from different people, this is the most complicated deck in this game. Oh, I love this. Being able to, like, super upgrade my growth tiles like this. Being able to super upgrade growth tiles with no Scrapper is crazy. I'm pretty sure I can build max stacks on my growth tile with this deck more than a Scrapper base deck. Oh, I don't have a 4 anymore. I forgot. I mean, I guess I had a 6. Something happened to the 6. I feel like I should use this somehow. Oh, there we go. I'm already at max. 2, 3. This is why I don't play this deck. Oh, I almost ate that. Oh god. Oh god. that was funny. Yeah, I'm gonna not do that again. I rarely get stuck with high level summoners since I always merge, so I often get so I can merge level 5 summoners. I mean, if you can do it, I think enhanced summoning is just safer, but that's just me. Hi, I am that other dude. I was on vacation. Who's that other dude? The random guy is that other dude? Are you saying random guy is this guy? Is this random guy? Is Spearmaster broken right now before I max him? What did they change? I don't know. And I can't get a straight answer. I asked Neora, and she said the first right talent had a glitch, and now they fixed it. That is obviously not what my problem was. Somebody on a stream, I forget who, said that Spirit Master is glitched. I have now, but they said that it was only a PC glitch and it didn't affect other platforms. Somebody else from my comment section said that the interaction between Spirit Master and Night Statue was glitched. So I tried playing it with Enchant Sword, and Enchant Sword, the build that I was using for Enchant Sword, it also feels like I'm not doing as much damage as I used to before with that either. So I don't know. I just know that it's not great. I was going to try it, but whenever I play PvP, I lose track of chat. Because I'm not the kind of person that has the ability to focus on this very intensive game and also read chat and answer coherently questions like this. I'm so happy to find you live. Yep, it doesn't happen very often. It was supposed to happen yesterday, but what ended up happening was I was offered a double at work. Because I wasn't supposed to work at night, and my manager asked me if I wanted to, and I was like, yeah, I guess so. I'm not doing anything. And then I ended up making like $150 at night. And so that was pretty cool. But that's also why I don't have a schedule. Whenever I stream. I stream whenever I can, is when I stream. I would like to clear the allegation I do not like him more than you. You're talking about Rush Royale tips and tricks. You can like whoever you like. That's the kind of person I am. You love whoever you love, Mitch the Kit. You love Hex. You do you. Riding Hood Royale Taylor's version. No, it's definitely not going to be Riding Hood Royale because what is this deck? And why are you running Shaman as well as Witch, but with Bard? Are you trying to support me or do damage? Because if you're trying to support me, don't support me. Just do damage. Just make a damage-based deck. And make this quicker. This is not going to become Riding Hood Royale. I didn't even mean to pick that. I meant to pick anything else. You can play Riding Hood. People are just going to comment how it looks like I don't know how to play Riding Hood, and it's probably because I don't know how to play Riding Hood. So if you wanted to see a person who knows how to play Riding Hood, this is Saz. He's pretty good at everything that he plays. He's good at Monk, he's good at Bard, and apparently we're going to watch how good he is at playing Riding Hood with his level 18, level 11, glasses, max everything, double pocket curse. Double pocket curse is kind of a lot of upgrades. That's kind of cool. Oh, are we playing? Yeah, this is not happening. I didn't realize that you wanted to PvP me. I'm not a PvP streamer. because if I wanted to PvP, I'm just going to. I'm sorry. You must be confused. My name is not Rush Royale Tips and Tricks. Whenever I PvP, I can't catch up on chat, and chat is already like beyond where I am in the chat, and I like to catch up on chat, and the only way that I can do it is if I play. Oh, there we go. Is if I play co-op. And that's why I play co-op mostly on my streams, because it's easier. Because I just like talking to chat, and whenever I PvP, I can't talk to chat, and then I have to catch up, and then I feel really behind, like I do now. I like playing this because I can set it up incredibly easily, and then just not care. I can actually be really dumb and just like single unit everything. But I usually like to make one singular line of really good monks before I quit doing this. I'm not trying to be optimal. I'm trying to be efficient and quick. That's what this monk build is. If I wanted to play PvP, I would just play PvP and lose. I find it counterproductive to play with people that are very obviously going to beat me. I'll play PvP with people if they want to like if they want my opinion on, you know, like something that they're doing wrong or how they could be playing it better. But in terms of playing you, Saz, you're just gonna beat me with probably any deck that you run. And if that's the case, I'd rather play regular PvP so that I could climb trophies and maybe win, as opposed to definitely losing and then losing control of chat anyway. It's obviously nothing against you. It's just how I run my stream and the capabilities of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to catch up on chat, and right now I'm already well behind because I played one PvP game. Oh, there we go. See, now I can just sit on this, and every so often, whenever I need to hit the monk button or the gadget button, I can just do that. And that's much easier. Like the stream so Elliot can afford to max Zeus and Necromancer. Liking the stream doesn't do that. Tipping me does. I think I average maybe $5 per stream. And that doesn't matter how many people like view it, or maybe it does. But I think the most that I've ever gotten from just stream views is around $5. But I've had people tip me like $10, you know, like, that liking the stream, I guess it does something. It probably does something. Or I think it makes other people who don't know about me, it gives me legitimacy that other people like the stream. It's like, oh, you know, 30 people like this stream. I'm going to check that guy out. I think that's what it does. It's not like it's a bad thing to like the stream, but it's not something that I'm going to focus on, is what I'm trying to say. Random guy. He is just sweating at the moment. He will read chat soon. Plus, the advantage of you that you have with Scrapper other than Dryad is so that you can eat level 1 Riding Hoods and level up higher level Riding Hoods. But the problem with that is that, and the reason why most Riding Hood decks do not run Scrapper is because Riding Hood is a Scrapper. Like, Riding Hood eats things so that it can get more powerful. So it's counterproductive to also eat things with a Scrapper in order to upgrade things. That you could potentially just be eating as you're merging things. So as you upgrade into awkward level witches or awkward level knight statues, you can eat those and then continue to summon in. I understand what you mean, but it's counterproductive. So maybe you'll have like a level 7 Riding Hood, but you'll be at 1 stack, right? Because you were eating everything with your scrappers in order for you to upgrade to that level 7 Riding Hood. And that's why people don't do it. Because it's like, you have to choose. Do I upgrade my Riding Hood, or do I make my Riding Hood more powerful? You could make your Riding Hood more powerful, but then you'll have a level 1 Riding Hood. You can have like 40 Riding Hood stacks, but then you'll have like a level 2 Riding Hood. Or you can Scrapper to get a level 7 Riding Hood, but then it has like 4 stacks. Because everything that you're summoning in, you're eating. It's counterproductive. And I've tried it and it doesn't work. It sounds like it would work, and I feel like it doesn't work. But that's just me. I don't know. Because you have to upgrade them. You have to upgrade your Riding Hoods in order to progress through the game. So at some point you have to like just summon in to hopefully upgrade Riding Hoods. I guess you could always like, if you had a full field and of things that you didn't really care about, you could keep targeting those things with your Riding Hood in the same way that you can like move your Riding Hood out of the way if it's going to get Warlocked. And so like all of your Scrapper hits, no matter what it hits, would hit the Riding Hood. I guess you could look at it like that. I don't know. I think that there's a reason why people don't do it, is what I'm trying to say. I am ZDHDC. Oh, got it. When people have a different YouTube name than their in-game name, that's very confusing to me. It becomes very difficult for me to remember people. You guys are going to make a clan Discord server? We already did. And if you want to join my clan, you definitely can. So if you don't already know, me and Rush Royale Tips and Tricks left our original clan. An original clan that Saz is apparently still a part of. I don't know if he's being a spy or if he's a traitor. But we left our original clan for reasons that I don't need to get into. And we started our own. And it's like we don't have any requirements right now. Because we don't even have 50 people right now. And I trust that when we get to 50 people, we'll eventually what's it called? Have rules or something, some amount of requirements. My only real requirement that I ever care about is I just want to be in a clan that finishes Dragon Rift like 3 and 4. It's even more important now that we only get 2 Dragon Rifts. But I just want to be in a clan where we're finishing Dragon Rift. That's really my only care, especially since they haven't upgraded the rewards in tournament. Tournament is still singular legendary in both stage 1 and stage 2, even at the highest champions. Like when you're going up against the toughest clans, you're still only getting 1 legendary. So at most, you're getting 2 extra legendaries per month, and 2 extra legendaries per month is something. It's better than nothing, but the amount of work that your clan needs to the amount of wins that they have to win is crazy. And so, I don't even really care about that. And so if you want to join my clan, it's here to chill. Here is capital. 2 is the number 2, and then the C is capital in chill. H is capital, and then the C is capital. I don't know if that matters, but it's yeah. What should I spend? What is it? Oh my God, what's happening? I'm almost League 10. You're almost League 10. That's insane. But I guess that's pretty standard for people with lower crit. People with lower crit have a much easier chance to get to 7k than people with higher crit. People with higher crit need to have higher decks. Because if you have higher crit and you don't have a max deck, like me, I have a 4898 crit and I don't have a max deck. I don't have a max Witch. I don't have a max Harlequin. Even if I were to use Trapper, I don't have a max Trapper. I don't have max Mari, even if I were to use the regular version of this deck. I am having a very difficult time climbing trophies right now. I'm still in 4. I just got into 4. It's incredibly difficult for me. But then I have people that are like 2000 crit, and they're like, oh, I'm in contender right now. It's crazy. What should I spend my money on first to max out legendaries? Any event legendary. Buying the buying any of the events to get either Bard, Riding Hood, or Genie are going to be your best bets. Depending on what playstyle you like, because they all play very differently. Bard, Genie, and Riding Hood. And in the case that you were looking for, like, how does it play? Just go to the Rush Royale TV and then go into replays and go into worldwide and then go into some high league and watch decks. Just like this is a Riding Hood deck. Just like watch decks play out, and whatever you like the most, whatever play style you like the most of those 3 cards, those are the 3 best cards in the game. It's Riding Hood, Genie, and Bard. And whatever play style you like, invest into that card, and that's going to be your best card for a while. Misclicked. You misclicked. It's fair. That's fair. That makes more sense. I was like, Riding Hood. I can't play Riding. Oh, no, he's gone. How are you max Dryad? Did you pay a lot of money? I have spent money. I don't know. A lot of money is different to a lot of people. For example, people who don't even want to pay for the season pass would look at me paying for this, both the season pass and event passes, like that's a lot of money. I look at people who spend, like who have a max Zeus, max Bard, max, what's it called? Ooh, can I just upgrade the one guy? That would be funny. Can I just like use activations and upgrade the one guy? I would look at somebody who has a max Zeus, max Fortuna, max Necromancer, because they've spent thousands upon thousands of dollars. I would look at that person and, think that they've spent a lot of money. So I think a lot of money is relative for each person. I don't think that buying the season pass is a lot of money, but a lot of people who don't have access to their own money because they are kids and they have an allowance or something, would look at that and be like, that's a lot of money. I can't do that. I can't afford that because I have to ask my mom to, buy the season pass for me, and that's not feasible in my life. Whereas somebody who makes, 6 figures a year might not look at the season pass as a lot of money. So it all depends on what a lot of money is to you, or a lot of time. Because technically, everything in this game is free to play. Event units even more so now than ever before. Especially because they keep rotating all of the event units into Laboratory of Experiments. And so it's even easier to get a lot of event units now. Obviously not the 3 that I just named, which is why that they are the best, and Rush Royale knows that they are the best. And that's why they are not in the Laboratory of Experiments yet. But Riding Hood is going to be in the Laboratory of Experiments at a certain point. At a certain point soon, I believe. Because Tree Guy, level tier what is it? Tier 4 Tree Guy? Tier 4 Tree Guy is gonna come into the game, and then they're probably gonna put Riding Hood into the events. This is me actively trying to build the, the one line. I don't normally because I don't have to, but I thought, why not? Let me go this way. Boom. Okay. How does one tip on stream? There's a little money icon next to where chat is. And you can do it that way. At least you aren't like the girl that got flamed to the ground for saying her viewers should tip since they are always there, and she's not doing this for free. And if they are poor, if they can't afford to tip. I do remember that video. I also love that they pair that video next to the guy who, when somebody tipped, was like, I don't want your money. Like, oh, you don't need to tip me. Like, I just do this for myself. Like, I'm just doing this for fun. And, you know, like, I want to, like, can I give you that money back? Like, that's like the two opposite ends of the spectrum. Like, somebody who actively doesn't want money because they actively just do this for fun or to show people, like, something because they do this, that they just love to do this. And then somebody being so greedy about it that they're like, you must tip me or you're poor. You know, like, those are like the two weird opposite ends of the spectrum. I think that you should be in like a little bit of a middle thing with that. I mean, I think it's easy to look at like the guy who's like, no, don't tip me anything. You know, like, there's a difference between, like, because Selena Gomez said the exact same thing. Selena Gomez was on a live stream and people were doing like, people were tipping her, and she's Selena Gomez. She makes like millions of dollars. Like, she is like a large, she makes enough money. Like, she is not a casual person doing this, you know, to have a secondary income. And she was also kind of saying the same thing. Like, oh no, like, don't tip me. Like, you know, can I give that money to you back? But yeah, I mean, I say it jokingly. I never expect people to tip me or anything. I have a dollar symbol to the right of my chat. I assume that is for tips. That is what that is. I couldn't join the Discord server, and I'm in the clan. Just ask Bear about it. Rush Royale Tips and Tricks. Just ask him about it, and he can send you an invite, because he sent me the invite. Could you play Spirit Master with Mari for one game, since I know you don't like it? That's a weird request. Rush Royale Adderall's dispenser. I feel like, I don't know if people notice this about you, but every single time you ever comment anything, it's kind of annoying. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but every single comment that you've ever commented, it's always kind of annoying and counterproductive to like a positive stream. I remember you like specifically commenting on Rush Royale Tips and Tricks because I was wondering if you only do it to me. And you were commenting on Rush Royale Tips and Tricks when he said that he doesn't, he's not afraid of Monk, and he thinks that Monk is bad. And then he also, in a separate statement, said that, you know, he doesn't like playing Bard because he always plays Genie. And you said, your comment was, would you rather say Monk is good or play Bard for a year? Like, what do you, why would you comment something like that? And then when you comment on any of my videos, it's something along that same line. And I just kind of wonder, like, I don't know if you think that you're being really funny or if you just comment mean things, if you comment mean things to be funny because you think that you're really funny, or if you comment mean things because that is your personality. And you just like being disruptive. Like, hey, I know you don't like doing this thing. Why don't you just do this thing? Like, I don't know why. I don't know. Anyway. So if I, like, skip over your comments, that's why. I just want you to know that. I just want you personally to know that that's why I'm skipping over your comments. Because it's not productive to anything. Here to chill is the clan. If you want to join, there's no requirements to join. Yeah, we currently have no requirements to join because we don't even have a full clan. We have like 12 people in our clan. And we just started it. We just started it like 2 or 3 days ago. And so if you want to join, and you know, you can. But just know that at some point, we might start adding requirements, like any clan should. I mean, I'm not going to say that we definitely are, because that's all Rush Royale Tips and Tricks' thing. But I'm just saying that if you do join and we do add requirements, and you can't meet those requirements and we delete you, that might have to happen as well. But as of right now, because we don't even have a full clan, we don't have requirements. We did it to get out of an abusive relationship, is basically why we did it. We were in an abusive relationship with our last clan, and we just needed to leave. And I didn't realize that Bear was going to create a clan, but then he did, and I was like, all right, I guess this works. I would never suggest anybody to create a clan, because I think it's too much work to go from the ground up. But I felt that because he has a subscriber base and I have a subscriber base, and he had friends from the old clan, it's possible. Like, we can build people through our different the people that watch our streams. There we go. Can you tell the person you're in co-op with to run the second genie talent instead? That's what most people should do. I don't try to look at what the other person is doing. I mean, unless they ask me for my advice. A lot of people that co-op with me, I trust that they're just doing it for the gold, and I'm just here to beat a level. That's not the purpose. Like, it's not my place to say, hey, you shouldn't run, Inquisitor what is this? It's just a base level Inquisitor in your Bard deck. You should pick one or the other. Like, if they want advice, then that's fine. But I find that if I invest too much of my energy into how my, obviously new person subscriber is playing, if I invest too much energy into that, what ends up happening is I just get angrier and angrier that they're not taking my advice. And if they want my advice, you can feel free to ask me in the chat. And then I will say, like, oh, what I think that you should put into your deck that would make it better. I trust that people have the ability to ask. But in terms of, like, micromanaging somebody's, play style or whatever, I used to do that, and I find that it made life difficult for me. Because I would nitpick everything that they did. And I've yelled at people before for not taking my advice, and I'd rather not. So if they want my advice, they can feel free to ask. I just don't want to, comment on how they're playing or what they're playing. I'm just doing this so that they can earn gold. That's literally it. I feel like most people in this game don't play co-op because they can't beat a level, because they can't beat the level, and at which point they're being stunted because gold is needed to increase all of your cards so that you can get better at this game. You can have a higher crit, and you can do more damage. And so I'm just trying to beat a level for them. That's how I look at this. I just hit last season at 2100% crit. That is becoming more and more common. I feel like everybody, if they even kind of tried, could hit 7k crit. No matter how many, or 7k trophies, no matter how much their crit is. It's crazy. How do you get multiple legendaries so you can upgrade a single one? Laboratory of Experiments is the best way now. Just obtaining legendaries. So depending on what division you're in, when you beat different levels of PvP, you're earning legendaries. You're earning multiple legendaries. I can earn, I think it's like 14 legendaries a season if I get to 7k trophies. And then you're also getting legendaries from Magic Dust that you get from chests. You're getting legendaries from Tournament. You're getting legendaries from Season Pass. And that's how you get multiple legendaries. And then the legendaries that you don't want, what you're supposed to do is throw them into Laboratory of Experiments. But they are changing Laboratory of Experiments in this next update. So if you have any experiment coins, save them. That would be my advice to you. I push trophies now. Imagine having 2k crit and only getting to contender. Only. Imagine having 2k crit and only getting to and only get to contender. That's all you need to get to. I feel like you're doing a joke here, and I feel like that's all you need to get to. You just need to get to contender. I would never recommend people push for harder than contender. If you can get to contender where you're getting the maximum amount of legendaries per season, that's the only thing that I would ever recommend anybody to get. Because then you have access to the store as well. And if you've saved up, which you have to, if you've saved up all of your contender coins or your shop coins, you can then spend as many shop coins as you can on equipment, and then you're done. You can get more equipment if you push harder, but like I've always said, PvP is designed to make you not feel great. It's designed to make you feel like your deck isn't good enough. And I never like that feeling just in general in my life. And that's literally how PvP is designed. It's designed to not make you feel good enough. It's designed to make you feel like your deck needs to be better and that you need to have more cards, and this is such a pay-to-win game, and oh, I don't have Zeus, and my deck isn't good enough, and I don't have max legendary equipment, and I don't have glasses, Zeus glasses. That's how PvP is designed. It's designed to make you feel like you need to spend money in the game. So my suggestion is just push as far as you can, and don't push yourself too hard, or else you'll just hate this game. Spirit Master ain't worth it. I almost have it at level 9. I have it at level 15, and right now it is currently not worth it. There is some glitch on Spirit Master that I am convinced still exists. It's possible that I'm just not playing it correctly, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a combination of me not playing it correctly and it not, and it being glitched, but I feel like something is wrong with it. From pushing with Spirit Master all season last season and trying to push with it at 4K trophies this season, it feels like something is wrong. Even Momo Royale made a video hinting at the idea that there was something wrong. He said that there was like, I think he titled the video like Spirit Master glitched or something, or it had something to that effect. Spirit Master nerfed. I think that's what he called it. Spirit Master nerfed. Monk beats it, or something like that. And I think that there was something going on with Spirit Master, and I hate that they aren't telling us what it is. That I had to ask. That I had to ask in the secret, content creator forum. And I had to ask multiple times because nobody knew. And even when they gave us an answer, they couldn't give us a complete answer. They were like, oh yeah, it was glitched and now it's fixed, but we're not sure what it was. Like, that was as much as I could get from an official person. Tell them the vid where you said how much you spend. Yeah, I could have done that, but I chose to answer it a different way. Can you ask my dad to buy me Fortuna and Bard? Weren't you supposed to sell a house? Weren't you gonna sell a house with Bard? What's the best deck with Crystalmancer? There's always somebody. There's always somebody. Crystalmancer with Banner makes Crystalmancer attack every half second instead of 3 seconds. I didn't know you could make it faster than 3 seconds. That's good to know. Yeah, that's definitely not true. So, 2 things. Obviously, you were new to this stream. I don't like Crystalmancer. I won't go into my double 45-minute video about why. But yes, he was definitely joking. I'm glad that Mitch the Kit told you that he was joking. I beat floor 13, but with a support deck. That means your opponent beat floor 13. Because you can't beat floor 13 with a support deck. Your opponent beat it, and you coasted along the way. I use Crystalmancer, Sword, Harley, Dryad, and Summoner. Just wondering if there's something better for Crystalmancer. Yes. Substituting out Crystalmancer for any other unit is better. Oh my god. What's happening here? If you have Trapper, use it instead of Summoner. Are you being for real this time or no? Technically, he is being for real. But the problem is that you shouldn't be using Crystalmancer. I would ask you what your other legendaries are, because I feel like people that play Crystalmancer, they never get asked that question. And I'm here to ask that question. What other legendaries do you have? What level is your Crystalmancer, and what other legendaries do you have? A lot of people try to focus on how to make Crystalmancer better when they could be focusing on their other legendaries. And I feel like they undervalue the other legendaries that they have, because I think that there's a preconceived notion. Is that what it is? There's an idea. That's just an easier thing to get my point across. There's an idea that people have a level 15 Crystalmancer and they only have a level 7 Boreas or something. But it's like, no, maybe they have a level 15 Crystalmancer, but they also have a level 9 Bard or a level 12, Bruiser. And maybe they should be using that other card instead. So my question to you would be, what are your other legendaries? I would like to join the clan since my clan is not that active. How can I find it? It is Here to Chill. If you didn't already get that, it's Here to Chill, the number 2. And it's it's 3 words, or two words and a number. But it's yeah. Here to Chill. Again, this is all subject to change. If we add you, we don't have any requirements right now, but should we get requirements, we might delete you. Just so you know. Just so you know that that us adding you isn't a forever thing. If we do happen to have requirements, we might have to delete you. Oh my god. This is crazy. 2, 3, 4. Let's do that and that. 100. Let's go here. I'll be a second. No. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I'm doing this line. Here we go. Yeah. So close. I'm gonna wait on this because I might get a Dryad. Nope, that's fine. I also don't have a 2. Now I have a 2. There we go. Okay. Trapper is better than Summoner in a Crystalmancer deck. Yeah, probably. Why are you using Clown and Harley? In this case, I will point you out to the video. I have a video on my channel called Why Clown and Not Enchant Sword. Go check it out. Niall Edwards, just testing the $sign. Thank you for letting me know the $sign works. Is that $1.99 in pounds? Is that what that is? Is that the pound symbol? Is that the British pound symbol? I don't know, but thank you. And I think the celebrate their first super on a live stream. That's exciting to know. Honestly, like, I don't know if I would ever like quit my job and just do this full time and just stream like 24 hours a day. I don't think I would ever quit my job, but this is certainly making it so that I can buy more and more silly things. When the next event happens, I'm probably going to drop $100 to get Treant, because I really like the unit, and I've never done it before. I don't even think $100 will be... I want to see how far I can push $100, because it's the only offer that I've never used. And so when I buy $100 in gems, I will get double the amount of gems. So I'll get 1,100 gems when you should only be getting like 550 gems. And so I want to see how far that will take me in terms of maxing out the new unit, because I really like it, and I'm a Forest Faction main. I will always love Forest Faction. Whenever they come out with any Forest Faction card, I will be all up on it. And I've never wailed out on a card. And like, I never wailed out on Riding Hood or Genie or Bard. I've always just gotten like the 3 copies per event, getting you to a level 9, or with the old rules, it got you to a level 9. So I want to see how far that could push me. I also really like the Hero Tavern emote this year, this go around, like the pirate, the sea dog laughing. I think it's really funny. But thank you. And that is all, that's what this is all going towards. It's going towards like me buying units or paying for more things that I wouldn't normally pay for. And it makes me feel better about doing it. So thank you. Crystalmancer is level 14. Okay, but what are your other cards? Can we play a PvP together? I want to get feedback if my own deck is good enough instead of using other decks people have used. What is your deck? I mean, I could obviously go back into our co-op to see what your deck is, but what is your deck? Have the 3 talents. Got to get level 15 now for the last one, hopefully soon. Yeah, but like, what are your other legendary cards? I mean, it's possible you've already written that like way down this line, but I'm trying to get through this, and I'm just going to reiterate the question just in case. A Monk says, sup. Did you join our clan? I feel like you joined our clan, but I think that your name is not A Monk if you did. I can't remember. Mermaid is the best hero to use. Mermaid is going to push you so far in... Mermaid is a early game hero that even late game players still use for a lot of different decks. I think Mermaid is one of the best investments that you could ever invest in this game. At like an early thing. Can you send me the clan Discord invite link? You can ask Rusher All Tips and Tricks. He has it. I started using Mermaid. Oh, you started using... Okay, yeah. Lost to so many bosses till I realized that's what I needed to change. You're still going to lose to bosses with Crystalmancer. There is no way for a Crystalmancer to get beyond... You know what? That's the video that I want somebody to make. I want somebody to have a video, and like soon it's not even going to matter. I wonder if Crystalmancer is going to get better after the event. Or after the change to Death Wave. I want somebody to make a Crystalmancer video where the bosses are King Pudding into Bedlam, and I want to see them survive that, because I don't think that they can. Very low. Your legendaries are very low? Yeah, but what are your legendaries? We need 7,500 before first round of tournament. Gosh. Are you talking about in threat? Are you talking about, did you finally transfer over? Are you talking about like in threat? You need 7,500 before first round of tournament? Because I feel like you're still in threat. Are you still in threat, Saz? Why are you still in threat? Is that what you're referencing? I can't even find you anymore. You're still in threat. Why are you still in threat, man? The fact that 7 people have left is crazy. Did you guys add people? Should that number be higher? It's just that you've like immediately replaced people. Elliot is my pookiest of pookies. I don't know if I like that. You know the unit is bad if Momo says it's bad? Yeah. He knows information that we don't. Crystalmancer cannot be buffed speed-wise. No, it cannot. I couldn't sell a house. No one bought it. I have a Blade Dancer level 11, a level 9 Demon Hunter, 1 talent. I would use the level 11 Blade Dancer. That's double talent Blade Dancer, and I would for sure use that over Crystalmancer. The idea that somebody could have a level 11 Blade Dancer and then still choose to use Crystalmancer is insane. Floral Frenzy, and you can either run Elegant Parry if you have Elegant Parry. If you don't have Mermaid, then you're gonna be forced to run Elegant Parry. I don't like it, but it is an option. And then you're just running the Sharpened Spear deck. It's basically this. I suppose like you do need a Scrapper. You can run a Chemist. In terms of this, you could probably run a Trapper, or you could run a Sharpshooter in those spots. But it's this deck, and I feel like it'll be better than Crystalmancer. Here to Chill is the clan if you want to join. No requirements. You are like hard promoting this clan. Rush Royale Tips and Tricks is it's gonna be like, why are there so many people? I'm a Demon Hunter deck dude at the moment. Previously used Monk. I'm using the same deck as you are, except with Demon Hunter. The issue is that it seems I sometimes get beat. I'm seriously struggling to not go below 52%. Oh, this is the deck that you're talking about, KQZ. Okay. Actually, in terms of the other guy, I can show you how to play this. Sometimes, the thing about this game is sometimes you are going to get beat. Demon Hunter is... what level is your Demon Hunter? Retreat back to Monk. Run Blessing if you can. Blessing Monk is much better than Demon Hunter. If that is an option, if you have a high level or an equivalent level, if you have an equivalent level Monk, then just run Monk. This is interesting. Now, I just care about whatever that becomes or whatever this becomes. Okay. So these are the two diagonals that I want. I don't need any of these other knight statues. I obviously don't want this here. And so what you're going to do is it's Sharpened Spear, Floral Frenzy. Essentially what you're doing... Oh, here we go. Essentially what you're doing is... I don't want that either. That's fine. Actually, I don't need these spots either, and I don't want that. Okay. Essentially what you're doing is you're doing 3 Blade Dancers, 2 Blade Dancers, 3 Blade Dancers, and you have these 2 Sharpened Spear Knight statues. And the reason why you have 2 Sharpened Spear Knight statues is so that you can summon in on these 2 corners, and anytime you summon in a Knight statue... Oh no.
Don't get wet.
Anytime you summon in a Knight statue... you're going to get both of your knight statues are going to get stacks. And that's how you build knight statue stacks. And so all of your chemist, your sharpshooter are all going to go in this lane. You have 3 open spots, as you'll see me eventually build this. So I don't want it here. I don't want it here or here. Because again, these are my knight statue spots. I don't want these here. I could have kept that. I probably should have.
Water will protect you.
Do I have, Oh, I do have successful. Okay. So this sharpshooter I'm going to keep. And this chemist I'm going to keep. Anytime I ever see a sharpshooter or a chemist, I'm just going to automatically eat it. And then obviously I just need 1 more Blade Dancer here, and then my entire field is set. This is a level 2. I could technically just keep it. And have 2... It's okay to have 2 sharpshooters. It's not okay to have 2 chemists. You're just going to want the 1 chemist. Alright, I'm gonna level this down, and then level this down.
Water will protect you.
That is not working out for him. And then right here, now you're seeing how whenever I summon in a knight statue, I'm getting another, both of them are getting stacks. Which is also buffing my entire field. My knight statues hit every single thing on this field.
Relax and flow.
Just having them here. Just having them in these 2 spots. Before I leave my clan, do you have any idea what might those requirements be in the future? I don't know. I don't know if that's my decision or not. He's not answering YouTube. I mean, like, eventually I will, right? It's the pound. Oh, it's the pound. It was Nile. It's the British pound. Got it. Finally going to use the double bundle? I am. As soon as this happens, yeah. It's like 11,000. I'm sorry, not 1,100. 11,000. I'm going to get 11,000 gems. I want to see, like, because the roulette wheel is coming back. And if you only get one unit every 100 spins, and you need to roll it 7,300 times, that's going to be insanity. And I don't know. I hope they change that. I think it's about $2.40. I mean, the fact that it's anything is amazing. Make sure you live stream you gambling $100. I will not be gambling $100. I will be doubling my crystal investment on this. Are you answering YouTube chat? I mean, like, I'm just very far back. Like, I'm trying. So as much as I'm trying to, so here's the thing with my YouTube chat. I will eventually answer it. But when I get this far behind, the only way for me to catch up with it is just by doing nothing on screen. But then that becomes very boring for people. So then they leave. And so it's this weird kind of like push and pull. I mean, like, if you guys are okay with it, I'm just going to stop doing stuff on screen and get through all of this chat. But if there is just an infinite amount of chat, at a certain point, I'm not going to be able to do this because I'll never get through chat at a certain point in my YouTube career. But yeah, like, you kind of got to be patient with me. I'm sorry that I'm far behind, but I do tend to, like, I get through all my chat. For anybody that has ever known me for a while, knows that I get through all of my chat. But this is also why people say, hey, why don't you tip me so that I can read your message if it's that important? Or else you get me 30 minutes behind chat trying to read literally everybody's conversation. And that's what I'm trying to do. But that's kind of where I am in the YouTube world. You are now in the same clan as me. I am. I was just teasing you since you said you might have trophy requirements. Oh, that's what you're saying. That I might have trophy requirements soon. 7,500 before tournament. Yeah, I don't know that that's ever going to be a thing with us. What's your guys' max trophy this season? If you're talking about this season, as in currently, I'm at 5,000. I mean, like, people can't be that high, right? I mean, I guess Lemon in our clan is already at 7,000 for some reason. This man with his max genie, max snowflake, like level 4 friggin' snowflake thing. That guy is rocking PvP right now. I'm gonna assume that this is me. I'm gonna accept everybody until we get to 50, so that we can then require a little bit. We can weed people out in some specific way. Does Demon Hunter substitute Monk in your deck? No. It's a different playstyle. You shouldn't be running this deck in a Demon Hunter deck. You should be running Enchant Sword. I don't even know if I would run... Yeah, you know what? It's actually pretty close. I would probably, if I were to run Demon Hunter... Actually, I'm gonna take apart something else that I don't care about. If I were to run Demon Hunter... This is how I would run Demon Hunter. And depending on whether, or no, actually not depending on. I would run a mermaid. I would go left, right, right. I think I would go left, right, right. Enchant Sword, you do all right side. Witch, obviously, you do all right side. Dryad, you do right, left. And then Harlequin, you go left, left. Oh no, left, right, and then the max. That's how I would run it. Absorption of Evil is just so much better than Twilight Hunting. Cloak of Shadows is probably the better version, because then your witch can have a chance to do unstable magic. But I really, you can even run Polymorph instead. You can do Gift of the Raven Polymorph. I just like using the witch for the damage. Being able to merge it, and having just a level 1 witch, as opposed to having to care about having a high level like Night Statue or something. Because you're not running Scrapper, and you're instead choosing to run Dryad, because you should just be upgrading one Demon Hunter on like a growth tile. Like a growth tiled Demon Hunter with, 10 stacks, 10 enchant sword stacks, next to a level 1 or level 2 witch. That's all you need in an Absorption of Evil deck. Your goal is not to get to 40 merges. Your goal is to get a Demon Hunter with 5,000 stacks. That is your goal. And then your Demon Hunter will just eat through every single boss. And that's how that deck works. So it's not the exact same thing as like a monk build. It's very close. And the support cards are kind of interchangeable. But I would use a witch in it. But I do think that monk is better. In terms of the two, I would rather run a monk blessing deck in terms of PvP. You should be running Blessing Tranquility. I think they do Novice. Yeah, Blessing Tranquility, Novice, Nirvana. That's what you should be running if you're going to run that. Because that, I think a monk blessing deck is better than a Demon Hunter deck. Last season I got 7,800 trophies. I think it wasn't my highest. 77. Oh, it was my highest. Yeah, I got 77. Like, not even really actively trying. I got 7,700 trophies. What's the average damage? Fun mix. Oh, fun mix time. Okay. Tracksuit, I don't know what I've spent, but a max use is 370 fragments. With the current system of 10 fragments for $100. The current system is insanity. The current system is so dumb. Do not do it where it's $100 for 10 fragments. Do not do that. I did not spend that amount of money to get my Necromancer to level 10, to level 5. Whatever that amount of money is, I did not spend that. It is not the same. It is not the same as what it used to be. Just wait for them to add fragments in the regular shop, because they're going to bring it back. My personal best is in clan chat. I think he should run Clown to finish his Bard Equilibrium. That is an option. Cauldron of Crystals is so expensive. Is that the $100 one? It is. Yeah, it is. That's why I've never bought it. It's the only double offer I've never bought. I bought the $50 one when I was trying to get my mermaid to level 5. When I was trying to fast track it to level 5. It was when they changed the functionality. When Mermaid first came out, when you splashed your field with bubbles, if you had a second activation and you still had bubbles on the field, all of your bubbles would disappear, and then you would get new bubbles in new places, or maybe the same place, but they would all disappear and it would be random again. They changed the functionality of that to where you could, if you had bubbles on the field, you could, and you had the ability to press it again, the bubbles would go to spots that weren't already occupied. And so you could theoretically, if you had a strong enough cooldown, cover your entire field with bubbles. When they changed that functionality, that's when Mermaid became really, really good. And it became so good that they had to nerf that to where they nerfed the timer on how many activations you could have. Because it used to be, even without having a max Mermaid, where you're getting the cooldown refresh, it used to be you, even as even not having that, you could, if your opponent wasn't doing anything to you, like if they weren't running robot, if they weren't running shaman, if they weren't running mermaid, or I'm sorry, not witch, if they weren't running witch, if they weren't running toxic against you, you could actively fill your entire board with bubbles, at which point you were never getting hit with anything. You weren't getting bedlammed. Like, you could save your entire field from a bedlam. It was dumb. And that's when I was like, I'm going to spend $50 and max, or like get my mermaid to level 5 so I can get this cleanse, because mermaid is insane now. How long is this chat? I am trying so hard to get through this chat. It's rarely I lose to Monk, but I know Monk decks do tons of damage, so it's exciting to match them. Most of them I go against won't do more than 400 million damage. I usually do about 600 to 1.5. 420 Dust Blaze. Last Max Monk I went against only did 307 million. I'm seven copies away from a Max Monk. That's crazy. I am 16 copies away from a Max Witch. I'm just going to use my Book of Secrets whenever I get it in, 3 months? In 3 months. I don't care. I'm just going to get it in 3 months. I have 68 trophies with level 7 legendaries plus level 1 gadget. Keep the clan at 49 so I have room to join eventually. I trust that we won't add, 40 people. 40 people is a lot of people. What is the chest plate? I don't know. I don't have it. I don't even think I have like a bad version of it. Oh, maybe I do. No. Are you talking about chainmail? Or are you talking about armor in general? I don't know if you're talking about armor in general. You can spend 30 bells on any legendary and just go to laboratory and change the legendary. I'm saving my bells currently. Minotaur and Stasis are not worth my bells. You could spend 30 bells on any legendary and go to laboratory and change the legendary. Ooh, what a 300 IQ move. I mean, that's assuming that you don't already have way too many things that you're already trying to get rid of. But yeah, that's fair. Because you could technically just spend 30 to do this one time, even though you don't care about it, and then immediately just go to Laboratory of Experiments and change it. But don't. Just wait. Wait until the update comes. Don't use your coins. Save your experiment coins. That's my advice to you. But yeah, you could technically do that. Or you could just save your bells for whenever you want something good. That's also an option. I mean, I guess I could play this. Yeah, I'll play this. This is fine. Monk Blessing is better than 97% of Demon Hunter decks. There is that, that certain percentage that's where a Demon Hunter deck is doing 500 billion damage or something. The thing that I like about this is that you can keep leveling up a card in this deck. If this turns into a sword, or if this sword turns into a witch, you can then Okay, I didn't get anything. Okay, that's fine as well. I guess we're just gonna do this the hard way. I'm gonna upgrade this and put this onto a growth tile. This witch is already next to it, so all I'm gonna do is copy all of these, save this this demon hunter, save this witch, and then superpower this guy. So he's at 2 stacks. He is at 4 stacks. He is a level 6. He is at 7 stacks. I'm going to save this because it has the Eternal Gaze. So this will now be able to splash my entire field. Anything that's a level 1, I basically don't care about. Because I'd rather upgrade higher than level 1. I'd rather upgrade a level 2, is what I'm trying to say. I can make that a 6. Here. Get rid of all these 1s. This is a level 2, so I can also upgrade that guy. This is going to polymorph out and become something else useful. I'm actually going to merge this away, or merge this out, because I don't want it. And I want to keep building on my growth tile.
Water will protect you.
Whenever it polymorphs out and becomes a witch, you get an additional stack, which I think is cool. I'm going to upgrade this and get rid of this. Merge these out because they're level 1s. Polymorphed into a witch again.
Relax and float.
I think I'm just gonna wait for this to get a stack, a mark, and then I'm gonna merge this out. That's actually fine. I'm gonna go here. That was pretty cool because now I can do that. Upgrade something else. I'm gonna attempt to get rid of this.
Get wet.
I need this witch back because all of my witch stacks, even though I only have a level 1 witch, that level 1 witch is giving all of that damage to this one guy, which is the only thing that I care about. I'm actually going to get rid of these swords. This is going to change into something useful, hopefully. I'm going to actually get rid of this too. I need just stacks. It's also giving me growth tile stacks as well. I'm gonna merge this away.
Water will protect you.
This became a level 4. I'm gonna give it to... That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna give it to this one because it has max stacks, max enchant sword stacks. All 3 of these are gonna polymorph into something else, as well as give me 3 stacks.
Relax and float.
I need to get rid of this guy. There we go.
Don't get wet.
Make that a 5. Again, because it has max stacks. Oh, we're already at max witch stacks, so I can stop copying witches, and copy literally anything else. But as you can see, like, I'm not trying to speed race to 40 merges. I'm just trying to get as many stacks as I can. And even at being at 40 merges, I'd rather still gain stacks. Oh, ironically, that's not even the biggest one. It's this guy. What a twist. I'm going to make something else a 5. I'm going to make that guy a 5. I'm trying to summon in a level 1 witch right there.
Relax and float.
And it's not working out. And it's not working out. And it's not working out. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like, that's how I would play it. Do you ever use Alchemist? I use Alchemist in, what is it, Royal Trials? When you have to build the deck. Royal Trials is Alchemist Royale. That's what that is. Taylor, the chat goes on forever. Yes, it does. Just type gibberish so he thinks chat goes super fast. Imagine when he gets to this message and reads it. If you read this, you are a gamer. What? There's someone in our clan with max stasis, I think. The chat backlog is longer than a CVS receipt. Yeah, I'm getting too popular. Or you guys are becoming too talkative. One of the two. Or maybe both at the same time. Are you going to max the new unit when it comes out? Nope, Bard is doing well for me and I'm slowly finishing my Zeus. No need to hurry for another DPS unit. Yeah, because, like, there's no reason for people who have already maxed out, you know, like, the best DPS units to max out yet another best DPS unit. That's been my complaint. The fact that they introduced Riding Hood, and then introduced Genie, and then introduced Bard, and they're all basically the same thing. That's been my problem, like, for a while now. And I'm just like, when you do another event, why don't you make a support unit that everybody wants? Like, you want to make $1 million? Make a support unit that everybody wants. An overpowered, broken support unit. Like, run this card and you get your entire field gets, 50% more speed. Like run some kind of, thing like that. Because just having another newest DPS unit, it's so boring. I mean, I like this DPS unit, so I will spend a bunch of money for it because I've never spent any money on any of the other because I've never spent any money on any of the other support units or any of the other DPS units. But the fact that, they think that people are just going to keep buying the newest, coolest thing is crazy. What are your thoughts on the new legendary? I like it. I like how it plays. In the same way that I just played Demon Hunter. I have an entire video about it, so I won't, this chat is so long right now that I should probably speed through this. But yes, I have a video about it. It's the last video that I literally just made. Go watch it. Once we know more about future events and the average cost for units to max, I'll think about it for future events. That's fair. Because if it's literally the same thing and you have to spin the wheel 7,300 times, that's going to be insanity. I trust that Rush Royale is not that stupid. I trust that they are not that dumb. But they might be. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe they are that money hungry. At that point, all of the claims of that this game is pay to win. If they do that, if they make whales spend 7,300 spins in order to max the unit out, I don't know what to tell you. Am I ever going to get to a level 5? Why is this a level 5? Should I just do this the super easy way and just leave this right here? And just wait till one of my units becomes a level 5 so I can get rid of this guy? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trust that KQZCY has the ability to do this. And KQZCY just copied my deck and doesn't understand why I was using Witch in the first place. This is not going to work well for him because he's upgrading my units as opposed to doing any more damage with his Witch. He also probably has a very low level enchant sword. So his enchant sword is also going to be a problem. He's going to be doing the same amount of work that I did and get far, far less. He also doesn't have absorption of evil. So in his case, it actually is a speed run to get to level 40. So good luck. Good luck with that speed run of getting to level 40. Because once you get once you have absorption of evil, getting to 40 doesn't mean as much. It's still obviously very good, but it doesn't mean as much as it does when you don't have anything. And he sent me the curse. So yeah, he's doing well over there. Hopefully he'll win this for us. Sometimes I hate Grandmaster when his effect still goes off and merges one of your swords after you've killed him. Oh, it happens to me all the time. It happens to me all the time. I was gonna make a video, just a shorts of I was gonna make a shorts of how I had 2 level 6 Spirit Masters and he merged both of them and made it a level 7 Scrapper. I was so mad. I was like, this is my least favorite boss. This is the boss I hate the most. Am I going to get bedlammed? No. That's what you get for sending me the curse. Mine is Warlock sniping my main Blessing Monk. You know what's funny is I blame Dark Inquisitor and Crystalmancer decks for being 1-unit decks, but a Demon Hunter deck, even though you're using a lot of units, is kind of also a 1-unit deck, and a Monk deck, even though you have a lot of units, is kind of also a 1-unit deck. I feel like that's the problem with 1-unit decks. It's that a Warlock could kill you, a The same thing that would mess up most decks. Like a Bedlam will obviously kill you, but a Warlock could kill you, a Dark Priest could kill you, a King Pudding could kill you. You have so many, you open yourself up for so many more things to kill you. Like if I have 4 or 5 Spirit Masters and one of my Spirit Master dies, yes, it's very bad, but I could theoretically recover. Like if you're running a Monk deck or a Crystalmancer deck or a Dark Priest deck and your main thing gets killed, then you just die. And that's it. Did I make it? I made it to the end of chat. People stopped talking. I finally made it. We did it. Oh, Capybara Lover, you're Tracksuit Mafia? That's so funny. I was wondering who that was that we added. Capybara Lover. What an interesting animal to love. That's a very deep cut animal. It's not like dog lover or cat lover or something. Capybaras. I switched after watching a capybara documentary. We stopped chatting so you could catch up. We is not collective. Maybe you stopped chatting, but a lot of people could have just kept going. And I'm glad that other people chose to stop chatting so that I could catch up. That was very helpful. And thankful for my voice. We did it. They're cute and they don't give any bucks whatsoever. Do you remember when, what is it? Honey badgers used to be the thing? Honey badger don't care. Do you know a thing called iguanas? See, even iguanas are less of a deep cut to me than a capybara. Like a capybara, if I never went to a zoo, I would have thought that you were just making up words. But I know what an iguana is. An iguana is it's a lizard. I don't think, I don't think they're ugly. You know what's ugly? A blobfish. The ugliest of the things. Look up a blobfish. Or, iguanas are so cute. Yeah, look up a blobfish. Or, if you want to freak everybody you know out that don't know this information, look up geese teeth. My God. That's something I've never thought of and can't stop thinking of now. Geese teeth. You know geese? Their teeth. Geese teeth. This isn't a sexual thing. It's literally geese teeth. Look up geese teeth. That is the most terrifying thing. I was like, oh, that's where they came up with it in Aliens. That's how they came up with it. Somebody just looked at geese teeth and said, yeah, let's make that. Unless you're talking about the blobfish. The blobfish is also gross. Looks like a sad old man. No, but the most terrifying thing, geese teeth. Blobfish aren't ugly. It becomes like that because of the pressure difference from its habitat. One could say that about people. And that doesn't make them less ugly. They're only poor because they don't have money. It's like, yeah, but that's what makes them poor. Just because there's a reason doesn't make it less true. No! What do I do with this now? No! What do I do with this now?
Curse the
Drac says, hey, hey. The blobfish looks like it pays tax. Blobfish actually look like a normal fish when it's in its normal habitat. But why does it always look gross then? Maybe I need to find like a picture of a blobfish when it's not in its natural habitat. Maybe that's what I need to do. Bloobfish. The bloobfish. We did it. Yeah, which doesn't make sense in that deck. Not if you don't have the first talent. Listen to something creepy. Just search Half-Life Zombie Scream Reverse. That's so specific. I want a gold. I don't know if we have anybody in chat right now. My damage is so low, I have 1080 crit. It's a combination of your crit as well as your cards. You have more trophies than me. Do you? You're 4960. Oh, no. Like, I'm a little bit above you. I am slightly above the amount of trophies that you have. This is why, like, 7K is a joke. This person is very close to the amount of trophies that I have. The deck you use needs talents. Yeah, like you can't just run a copied deck because you don't have a lot of the things for that deck. You know what's funny is I never played I titled my stream that I never played a Spirit Master game. I'm going to play a Spirit Master game. I don't know. I don't actively know what's wrong with Spirit Master. I just know that something is definitely wrong. Because it does not, it doesn't do as much damage as it used to. And I don't know what's wrong with it, but I definitely know that something is wrong. And I can't get a straight answer from anybody. Damage is not getting calculated properly. There are still people out there that are doing 50 billion damage with it. So I don't know if it's me, or if it's some devices, or if it's some accounts. I don't know what it is. I just know that something is wrong. Do I go witch in the center? I feel like I go witch in the center. I feel like I use this as a ditch tile, and then I go witch in the center. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna eat that. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna keep that. Eat that because it's doing nothing. Go back to here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna hang out for a second. The infection people, zombies, and Half-Life are still conscious, and if you put their screams in reverse, you can hear their scream saying, "Oh God, help me," but no one understands them. What a cool, what a cool thing to add. What is this? Double gold tiles? Double gold tiles on Oh, I was hoping for a witch right there. Double gold tiles on a, what's it called? On a growth tile. Seems good. I'm gonna go here before I do that. And then I'm gonna eat this. So what's a solid card that I can focus on? People keep saying sword for more boost, but I kind of want to upgrade a DPS card. You should definitely focus on DPS card first. It really just depends on you. I have a tier list. It's a 25.0 tier list on my channel. You can go check that out for all of the best units, or what I think are the best units. But it really both depends on what the game decides to give you. First off, because I can suggest something, but if the game decides to not give it to you, then you can't get it. But you can decide on. I got another one. Cool. You can decide from my tier list like what is good, and then you can also decide on what you like playing, or what you like. The play style also matters in this game. What card you like to play with. And I know that you can't choose what to play with because you can't test it out. But you can like look at other people playing cards and be like, hey, I like how that looks. I like how that plays. You can know what the best decks are and then look at those decks and try to determine what you think is cool or what you think looks fun. Because that's a big part of this game. It's like, what do you like to play? What do you think looks cool? Or what do you think is your play style? Because not everybody likes meteor decks. I don't. Not everybody likes toxic decks. I also don't. And not all people like static decks, which is what this is. It's just I need to set this up, and now I'm just going to sit here and upgrade my cards. A lot of people don't like doing that. And so whatever your play style is, you have to figure that out. And that's just experimenting. It's just playing a lot of this game and trying to figure out what kind of deck that you like in order to invest into something. I really need witch stacks. There we go. There we go. I really need growth tile stacks. Oh my god. All the things. Give me all the things. I think this is the best version of a setup that I've done in the last, like, 10 games that I've played. I feel more confident about this game than the last, like, 10 games that I played. Damn it. Which... I'm gonna wait on this till now. People in Discord keep saying, well, most monk players are quitting because of damage debuff on it. Next update. You're not reading that correctly. Damage debuff and what's happening to what Monk is because of the problem with Monk with Death Wave is that the problem with Monk with Death Wave is that Monk's entire kit is all based around the Monk activation ability. And if you can't activate the ability, what Death Wave is doing is there are no cooldowns. There's going to be no cooldown, period. And essentially you don't have time to have your Monk cool down in order for you to use the ability again. And so you're going to have to choose when to use it. But if the wave just constantly comes out and it just constantly keeps getting harder and harder, it's a giant nerf to Monk. And that's why Monk players don't like it. I don't know how they're going to address it. Or they're just not. And some units are just not going to work anymore. But it doesn't look great. Seriously? Oh my god. I just want a witch. Seriously. I just want a witch, man. There we go. Oh, he's gonna get Bedlam again. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna get Grandmastered. Double boss. I like how Astral Effect looks so. I'm gonna roll for it. My magical spear, besides it's not being that. That is a wacky sentence. I like how Astral Effect looks so. I'm gonna roll for it for my magical spear. Besides, it's not being that useful. I don't think Astral Effect is good. And I don't think it's better than Counterspell or Abundance. If you roll it and you happen to get it, I guess it'll be fine. Like if you get Tribunal or if you get Red Guide, but like having a conditional that's so specific like that seems very far and few between. And then you lose the unit, so that's gonna be even worse in Death Wave. If you lose the unit for that amount of time, and then the waves just keep coming. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know if Monk players are not playing Monk anymore. I think it's gonna be worse. I'm gonna stick to Monk no matter what. And you can. I just think that with what I know about Death Wave, I think it's going to be pretty bad. I know this one YouTuber said they might either make it so it's harder to kill bosses to slow it down or something else. And they also said that they're going to try and make rounds go shorter, so people aren't in a match too long. No, that is the definite reason for why. But having 0 cooldown is going to make everything with a cooldown much harder. And Monk is one of the main things that have a cooldown that is directly tied to how much damage it can deal. I might just stop PvP if that's the case. You can. The new death wave won't affect a lot of people because a lot of them can't even reach 3 bosses. That's true. I guess that's true. There's a lot of people in my chat that don't get to, like, you know, anyway. And so if you can't get into triple bosses, the death wave is not going to affect you. Because it happens, I believe it happens round 10. That Spirit Master isn't going up even when Scrapper hits it. It's just bad RNG. Yeah. And I think part of my problem is that I use, whenever I get a witch in place, I think part of my problem is that I leave it there, as opposed to just having my Spirit Masters go to level 7 first. I could easily put all of my Spirit Masters onto tiles and then get and then upgrade my and then I just scrapper them to 7, then literally just place a level 1 witch. I could easily just do that. I think I'm going to try that this round. I meant to try that last round, but now that I've thought about it, I'm going to try it this round. See, like, I can easily put a Spirit Master right here and eat everything else and upgrade this one Spirit Master. That is a thing that I can do. I can merge out these witches. Anytime I get, like, a scrapper, I can just leave it on the field. I can't leave that on the field, or at least not where it is. I can merge this out. I'm gonna merge this. I'm gonna merge this. And then I'm gonna go here, here, and here to get that back up. I need a Spirit Master here and a Spirit Master here, and that's pretty much all I want. And unless I get either of those two things, I'm just gonna eat literally everything else. And I can make this a level 7, just right off the bat, because there's no real reason for me to set up a full field, then try to then try to scrapper the entire field. It's probably just less efficient. Because I don't actively need, see, like this I'm going to keep now. I don't actively need a witch on the field. I could have a level 1 witch, and I still get the same effect next to the Spirit Masters. I'm obviously going to want a witch right here, because then I can do double Spirit Masters on 2 growth tiles. So if that becomes a witch, which it didn't. If that becomes a witch, which it didn't, I can just easily eat this. I'm gonna eat this one. I'm going to do that, and hopefully that becomes a Spirit Master. Just because I don't want to risk this upgrading, I'm just gonna eat that. Even the sword upgrading is also good for me. Because you get higher attack speed, so that feeds into your stone power. In order for my sword to splash more important things, I do need to get rid of all of these scrappers, though. So I'm actually going to sit on this and then just get rid of these scrappers. It's early game, so I should be fine. I can see Cultists having a problem if debuff bosses keep coming on Death Wave. So I don't know if you noticed, but there is a list of what the bosses are in Death Wave, and it's not regular bosses. Some bosses straight up won't even show up. But you can look at that on the Discord, the Rush Royale Discord, because there's an entire list, and I don't remember. But it's not going to be as crazy as what we were thinking originally. God damn it. Oh, I need to keep that. I don't need to keep that. Or that. I'm gonna sit on this for a second. I want to downgrade this guy. And I want better splashes. Banshee's gonna suck for that. It's gonna suck for Banshees. I don't know. I feel like we're just gonna have to wait to see how Deathwave plays out. Because the entire goal is to make PvP shorter. And in the testing that I was watching, I'm watching like max Zeus decks, you know, like going to 4 minutes on Deathwave. So they have successfully made it shorter. And if max Zeus waves or max Zeus players that can do like 200 billion damage are surviving for 4 minutes, how long are you gonna survive? You know? I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to see, like, what the new, you know, what the new 5 billion damage is, what the new 100 billion damage is in terms of time. Oh my god. Of all the things that can, like, okay. This is the most annoying part of this deck. It's having, like, nothing on the field, and whenever you get a scrapper hit, it hits the thing that you don't want it to hit. Like this. Like, why? Why? It happens all the time to me. I could have, like, nothing on my field, and it will just always hit things that I don't want it to hit. Like, I don't want to hit this. Okay, okay. Yeah, we did it. Okay. All right. I obviously don't want it to hit these two so that I can get a witch. And that's also not a witch. Okay. And of course, yeah. Okay, okay. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. I'm going to keep it. This is me searching for a witch. Oh, I would get so many stacks right now if I could get a witch. But I'm just gonna not get a witch. And I'm just gonna die instead. Seriously? Still? There's one. Oh, did he get super screwed somewhere? Yeah. Don't forget the event. What event? Is there an event happening? Oh! No. There's no event. I have Epic Morally Gray on Spear now. The one that gives a buff when an opponent uses hero ability. I think that it's... I see a lot of high-level players playing Morally Gray. A 20% buff is much better. Like, that will happen more often for you than the theoretical Astral. I think that that's more than... I think that that's better than Astral. I think Abundance is better than both of them, and I think Counterspell is better than Abundance. But just to be clear... So are they giving Monk a debuff? No. They are giving everything a debuff. And I don't think that you're using debuff correctly. I think you mean nerf. A debuff is Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is a debuff. Most death waves seem to be ending significantly earlier. Will be interesting to see my new cap. Old personal best won't really mean much. No, they won't. Because it'll just matter on how long can you survive during Death Wave. Like, what minute can you get to? The far right Spirit Master wasn't going up. That's just luck. I mean, that's not a nerf. That's just luck. Why not Knight Statue? You could also ask, why not Mari? And why not Trapper? Because, I don't know. I'm trying something different. Minecraft enchantments, table language. I do that with one Spirit Master and one Knight Statue. I guess that's a way to play it. He can't last that long without Growth Tile. He's running Equilibrium. He's not going to do a lot of damage. Was he running an Equilibrium? Is that what he was doing? Oh, God. Yeah, he was probably going to lose anyway. 807 million damage. See, I was at 807 million damage. That wasn't even a billion damage. And it felt like I was already, like, struggling. I don't want to say hard struggling, but, like, I should be doing, 10 billion damage. And it felt like I was already struggling right there. Talking is like farts. Tracksuit. Better letting it out than in. He's got nothing increasing his crit percentage. Might as well run Clown. Maybe everyone will start using Stasis and Portal Mage. No, you still definitely need to kill things. You can't just stasis your way to victory. I don't know if you've even seen the gameplay of Death Waves, but it is insane. It is insane. It's super fast. You can't just stall the game. You have to kill things. What did I miss? What changes with Spirit Master? Currently been leveling it. I don't know, but I think that it's much weaker. And I honestly don't know. Could you please help me with floor 10? I would appreciate it. Yeah, you just have to send me a request. My ID is in the... I pinned my ID, so it should be on the top. You just have to add me, and then... Do I have, like, 50... Yeah, I have 49 out of 50 people. Why does the experiment thing sometimes fail? Because that is a thing that it says that it does. It has a 20% chance. If anything, that's better than what it used to have, which is a 15% chance. Or a 10% chance? Something like that. Because if it was successful all the time, it would be too good. Scrapper was hitting that Spirit Master, but it wasn't going up. Now I want to check, because that guy never sent me a request. I guess I have to fast forward to when I got a Spirit Master on the right. This might take a while. Because, like, if it actually got a Scrapper hit, and, yeah, see, that, it just went to level 2. If it gets a Scrapper hit and doesn't go up, then that's an actual problem that I can bring to the developers. But, like, it just went to level 2. And now it's getting leveled down because of the red guy. I mean, my Scrapper hits are just not hitting it. And then when it did get upgraded, it got leveled down because of a red guy. And now it went up to a level 2. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I borrow some coins? Yeah. Once you upgrade your commons, epics, and rares in the game, you'll never use coins again. So you will always need coins up until that moment. And once you upgrade all of this, you'll never use gold again. And so you can look forward to that moment. What are they changing in the next update? Death Wave. Trient is going to become a new unit. They're changing Laboratory of Experiments. So save your experiment coins. However many experiment coins you have, save them. I see you online while not streaming sometimes. If you ever need or want to co-op and I'm on, hit me up. Yeah, you can always send me co-ops if I'm online. I will never like search through my friends to specifically co-op. I don't care enough. But if you because I don't need gold, obviously. Like I am not like trying to 5 co-op every day, but I will always help people. So if you see me online, you can send me a request and I'll co-op with you. But I'm just saying, like, I will never. I also like, I'm always in my clan chat as well. Trying to co-op in there as well. So I have no. Sometimes I'll just even do like randoms, just to like get rid of my tokens. But that's literally the only thing I use co-op for. It's for token storage. It's to get rid of all my tokens so I don't have to play PvP to get rid of my tokens. The one before this one. Oh my god, there's a big part of me that doesn't want to, like, redo this again. Ugh. It's gonna take forever since it's the wrong match. So you're talking about this one. I'm gonna wait until I get this confirmed. I'm just gonna stop everything. I'm gonna make sure that it's this one. Okay. So the top row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second row, the middle row, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bottom row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one is it? Bottom left on the tile. Okay. So you're saying that the scrapper hit it, but it never upgraded. On the bottom left tile. In the middle. Okay. Middle row. Wait. This is two separate people. Get to triple bosses. Okay. Bottom left, middle row, far right. This is... what's happening here? You guys understand that bottom left, middle row, far right is wrong, right? That's a bunch of different directions. Which growth tile? Okay, left to right, top to bottom. Top to bottom is A, B, C. Left to right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a grid number. Top to bottom is A, B, C. Left to right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B5. That's not a growth tile at all. Are we... Fun mix time? You said it's on a growth tile. B5 is not on a growth tile. The green one. Tracksuit saw it. Yeah, Tracksuit is saying B5. That's not on a growth tile. I don't know what we missed was in PvP when it happened. What is happening? Maybe you guys should test this and get back to me. This is insane. I feel like this shouldn't be this hard if this was a collective, like, thing that both of you saw. But for some reason, you're giving me conflicting information. And this is a weird reason to stop my entire stream. This is the Demon Hunter match. There you go. Get back to me. Rush Royale Tips and Tricks is streaming. I almost feel like ending my stream just to go watch his. I'll watch it and get back to you. You know what? I probably should. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 19 minutes and my voice is starting to hurt. So I don't even know how much longer I can stream anyway. But all of you here, you should all migrate towards Rush Royale Tips and Tricks. He is currently streaming right now. If you want to see this man be a beast at Genie, because I trust that is what he will be playing. I trust that since no event is happening to force him to play other things, he will be playing Genie. And if you want to learn how to play Genie, he is streaming right now. So definitely go do that. And if not, I might be back tomorrow. I have work in the morning, but I don't think I'm going to do anything afterwards. And so I might stream tomorrow. But thank you guys for joining. Niall, thank you for the tip. And I will catch you guys next video.